Hi, my name is Helen Tarrant. I'm the creator of Commercial Property Cashflow Program. Now today I want to share with you something special. You see, most people ask me the question, should I invest in commercial property or should I invest in residential? What exactly is the difference? And would I not be safer to just leave all my money in residential? Now, the way that I look at it is that in residential, you bank everything on the back end. And what that means is that the capital growth. So you're negative the front end so that you can gain capital growth in the back end. But what if for the next few years there is no capital growth? So you're actually feeding a negative machine that's not going to produce you the outcome in the future. And most people end up selling off their residential just too early before the boom happens, and then they miss out on the massive cash out they could have. Now, that's a little bit different in commercial property. See, in commercial property, you have control over your portfolio. So for example, you want a 10% overall return in your performance of your property. You can take that 10% and say, I will have 7% right now in cash flow. So I want to get 7%, I need money coming in, and I'll take 3% in my growth. So a property like that could be a metro property, it could be a property maybe on the Sunshine Gold Coast, maybe even in Brisbane, depending on where you're looking at. You could be looking at a property like that. But perhaps you want a property that has a lot more growth, a little bit of cash flow. So perhaps that's a 5 or 6% yielding property in Sydney that has a lot of back-end growth, of 5% back-end growth, so that you get the balance. So the property is not negative, it self-supports. See, that's the major key, is that is your portfolio or your property self-supporting? Because in commercial property, you can definitely, if you know what to look for, the strategies behind it, get a property that is going to sustain the long term. It's going to sustain itself the long term, so you can reap the rewards on the back end. So you've got to think about, right now, is this the right time for you to change your portfolio? Maybe commercial property is the next step for you. Well, I've got a special webinar where I'm going to be able to show you step by step how you can get into commercial property. And I'll be sharing with you some of the latest strategies, but also some case studies of where these properties are at and where you can buy them and the type of criteria they have. So I look forward to seeing you on my webinar where I'm going to show you some powerful strategies. Thank you and bye for now.